By the way, you ever notice this? You never hear a PGA player ever criticize Tiger Woods, even though his life has spiraled out of control, because golfers understand that Tiger Woods has made them a lot of money. And you'd never really hear players, even if they were rivals, badmouth a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady, because players understand they add value to the league. But yesterday, Kevin Durant became the latest in a long line of people to take a shot at LeBron James. He was on YouTube last night. Somebody talked about LeBron, and KD said, LeBron ain't better than me, taking a shot at LeBron. This is like the ninth guy, Phil Jackson, Pat Riley, Steph, the media, the league, Draymond Green, and now KD to take a shot at LeBron. Again, nobody in the PGA would ever do it because they realized Tiger Woods made them all rich. I'd like to remind you that the year LeBron entered the NBA was 2003. Do you know what the 2003 NBA Finals produced? The lowest TV rating since 1981. The league didn't have enough interesting people. You do realize then LeBron took over in the last 10 years. He's carried the ratings. You do realize if LeBron retired today, the Greek Freak, a player most of you can't pronounce his last name, would be the best player in the East. And Boston, without a true superstar, would probably dominate it, and nobody would watch. You do understand that, NBA players, right? That when Michael Jordan retired, the league lost 50% of its ratings. And the league had its lowest TV finals rating since 1981. And then LeBron arrived and built an empire. You do realize that if LeBron had stayed in Cleveland and never gone to Miami, it's very possible that the Indiana Pacers, remember that team with Roy Hibbert and Paul George? They would have ended up in the finals multiple times to face the yawnful San Antonio Spurs. You never see a golfer. When golfers are asked about Tiger and his life's a mess, they always say, God, I hope he comes back, because golfers get it. You do get nobody bangs on Favre, Peyton Manning, Brady, even after Deflategate. They know what Brady adds to the business model. That's why guys that worked on Howard Stern's station and radio, they may not have liked Howard. They never badmouth Howard because Howard made FM radio. For all those loser jocks who play Foghat Party Marty in the mornings on classic rock in Clovis, New Mexico, Howard left FM. Your stations all died. Like, you have to understand the value LeBron adds to the league. This renaissance in the last 8 to 10 years, it's not Warriors-led. It's LeBron-led. By the way, the only reason Kevin Durant, who took a shot at LeBron yesterday, is in Golden State is because they recruited him because they couldn't beat LeBron without Kevin Durant. It's amazing to me. Unbelievable. I think the NBA is so star-driven and so ego-driven. There's just so many insecure people.
But isn't it possible that you're thinking that most of the players want the same thing, where I do believe that there are a lot of guys, like I was saying earlier, that just love playing basketball. Like, yes, they enjoy the money that comes from it too, but they really like the game and they don't like all the extra stuff that comes with it.
I disagree. I think they love the money and the sex and the stardom and the free stuff and the private planes.
The stardom, I think, is where you might be wrong, because this is a line that not only applies to athletes but to people in general. If you were to ask a lot of rich, famous people if they would take the rich and get rid of the famous, and most of them would say yes.
Yeah. Again, the fame gets them the girls, not the rich. There's a lot of rich guys who can't get a pretty girl. The fame gets you the girls. Players want, when they break into this league, money, shoe deals, girls, private jets, pampering, and yes men.
I don't know. If you look around just Beverly Hills in general, you see a lot of rich guys. I have no idea who they are, with really young, hot girls.
I'm just telling you, a lot of these NBA guys will tell you, girls didn't pay attention to them in high school, and girls didn't pay attention to them much in college.
These NBA guys,
you ever hear the Rodman stories?
Stars in high school and college. They're used to that from when they're very young. You think they just all of a sudden turned into an NBA star? No, they were the star player on their high school team. They were the star player in college.
Lonzo Ball's going to get a lot more offers, if you will, this point forward.
You don't think he probably already has?
Chino Hills cheerleaders. Come on, this is a different world. You're talking rock stars, celebrities, models. This is a whole different world.
So then we're reducing what players want down to
players are into
girls?
money and women and fun and parties and sex and
Not all of them.
most of them.
A
I think
lot.
99% of the audience is listening going, Colin, you're right, because
But
they know.
Then if that's the case, then that would apply to the rest of the world. Like most players, or
But
most
they can't
people.
attain it. This was a
They had different-
this was a taped, delayed league until Magic arrived. The
Okay.
league owes Magic Johnson and Larry Bird a thank you. This league was dying post MJ. It was dying. The 1981 finals, nobody watched. Nobody watched the first year LeBron came to the league. Nobody was watching the league. Nobody watched forget the regular season. Nobody was watching the finals. The league was in huge trouble. Now, there's like 8 networks want the NBA. Like now, everybody wants the NBA. We got to go here.